Good evening, everybody. My name is Deanna, and I'm part of the Street Side Ministry team. And I am going to be reading Deuteronomy chapter 6 today. And yeah, so I'm part of the Street Side Ministry team, and we are reading a chapter at a time, taking it verse by verse out of the book of Deuteronomy. All right. So today we're going to be talking about the love the Lord your God. All right. So let's go ahead and just jump right on in. Chapter 6, verse 1 says, "These are the commands, decrees, and laws the Lord your God directed me to teach you, to observe in the land that you are crossing the Jordan to possess, so that you, your children, and their children, and after them, may fear the Lord your God as long as you live, by keeping all his decrees and commands that I give you, so that you may enjoy a long life. So that you may enjoy a long life. Hear, Israel, and be careful to obey, so that it may go well with you, and that you may increase greatly in a land flowing with milk and honey, just as the Lord, the God of your ancestors, promised you. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. These commandments I give you, today are to be on your hearts. Verse 6. These commandments that I give you today are to be on your hearts, and impress them on your children. Talk about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the road, when you lie down and when you get up. Tie them as symbols on your hands, and bind them on your foreheads. Write them on the door frames of your houses and on your gates. Verse 10. When the Lord your God brings you into the land he swore to your fathers, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give you, a land with large, flourishing cities you did not build, houses filled with all kinds of goods you did not provide, wells you did not dig, and vineyards and olive groves you did not plant, then when you eat and are satisfied, be careful that you do not forget the Lord, who brought you out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. Fear the Lord your God, serve him only, and take your oaths on his name. Do not follow other gods, the gods of the people around you. For the Lord your God, who is among you, is a jealous God, and his anger will burn against you. He will destroy you from the face of the land. Do not put the Lord your God to the test, as you did at Massah. Be sure to keep the commands of the Lord your God and the stipulations and decrees he has given you. Do what is right and good in the Lord's sight, so that it may go well with you, and you may go in and take over the good land the Lord promised on oath to your ancestors, thrusting out all your enemies before you, as the Lord said. In the future, when your son asks, what is the meaning of the stipulations, decrees, and laws the Lord our God has commanded you, tell him, we were slaves of Pharaoh in Egypt, but the Lord brought us out of Egypt with a mighty hand. Before our eyes, the Lord sent signs and wonders, great and terrible, on Egypt and Pharaoh and his whole household. But he brought us out from there to bring us in and give us the land he promised on oath to our ancestors. The Lord commanded us to obey all these decrees and to fear the Lord our God, so that we might always prosper and be kept alive, as is the case today. And if we are careful to obey all the laws before the Lord our God, as he has commanded us, that will be our righteousness." All right. So it's telling you to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. All right. So, pretty short chapter 6. We are at the end. I just want to point out something really quick. Verses 10 through 12. It says, when the Lord your God brings you into the land that he swore to your fathers, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give you, a land with large, flourishing cities you did not build, houses filled with all kinds of things you did not provide, wells you did not dig, and vineyards and olive groves you did not plant. Okay. Then verse 12, it says, be careful that you do not forget the Lord who brought you out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. And I wanted to rehash that, because that is a very important passage there. Many of us we receive the blessings, we take the blessings, we enjoy the blessings, right? That the Lord our God has given us. But all too often we take it for granted. We live in houses that we didn't build. We eat food that we didn't grow and things of that nature. And yet there's so many people that are angry with God because he didn't answer their prayer, or they didn't get what they wanted, or he didn't answer the prayer exactly how we wanted him to. But he is God. He is sovereign over all, right? We forget about the times that he did answer our prayers. We forget about the times that he did take us out of the situations that we were in, that he provided for us when there was no way, right? He is the way maker. He is the promise keeper. Just because he doesn't do things the way that we want him to, that does not discredit who he is. He is our Father in heaven. He is the great God Almighty. Okay? He is sovereign. He is the beginning. He is the end. He is the Almighty, right? And he is in control of all things. His ways are not our ways, and his thoughts are not our thoughts, right? But everything that he does it for our good and his glory. So just keep that in mind. All right. You guys have a blessed night, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow for the next chapter. Chapter 7.